We're live. That's good. And there's at least 5 of you watching. Yeah, I suppose it's hard because that Hugh Laurie drama's on tonight. That looks good, innit? I'm Chris. I'm in my dressing gown. Do you know what? I'm in my Harry Potter pajamas because we went to the Chapel House at Loadmore for Sunday dinner. And I don't know how, I ended up getting water or something on my jeans. So I thought, you know what, I'm just going to get comfy. I was absolutely stuffed. I shouldn't have had the dessert, really. So I thought, you know what, I'm getting comfy. I'm getting in my pajamas. So do you know what? Feel free. Get in your pajamas. A very good evening to you. It's pen and paper quiz time with me, Chris Benson. How are you? Hope you're okay. Hope you've had a good weekend. Grab a pen, grab a paper. We'll start in a couple of minutes from now. And of course, during the next hour or so, you can get in touch at chriscbenson@hotmail.co.uk. I believe as well that live chat is working on YouTube tonight as well, because it's not for kids. So you're all right. You can swear. I can swear. We're all right. So we're post watershed, which is good. So you can go on YouTube live chat. You can email me at chrissybenson@hotmail.co.uk and do get in touch. We've got a few rounds. We'll get through as many as we can. What are you drinking? Well, I've gone for a very safe fresh orange because I had a couple of beers at the pub. So I thought, I'll have a fresh orange, fresh from the milkman, I haste to add. We get a milkman here in Birkenshaw. If you don't use a milkman, I can recommend it. There's nothing more traditional than getting it delivered to your door. And I'm glad we've gone back to that. So anyway, that's me rambling on. Get yourself a pen, get yourself a paper. We'll start in a couple of minutes from now. And we'll obviously swap scores during the course of the night. I think we've got at least 7 teams playing, so let us know who's playing. Drop me an email, chrissybenson@hotmail.co.uk. You can also go on the live chat, as I say, and we'll get going in just a couple of minutes from now. A reminder as well that our next smartphone quiz is Wednesday on this channel at 8 o'clock, amongst all the Russ Abbott videos that are on there. Good evening. A couple of more people finding us as well. So that's it. Greatest Showman's finished now, so there'll be a couple switch over from Channel 4, won't there? But yeah, get yourself comfy, get a pen and paper, and we'll get going in just a minute from now. Tell us what you've been up to this weekend, please do. So possibly 9 teams. The pen and paper quiz is funny because there's always a lot of people that find it on YouTube and play it delayed, even weeks afterwards. It's a funny one. But anyway, Nicola from Me and Him says, hi, me and him are here. Hope you're all okay. It was good to be at the Chapel House today. Lovely Sunday dinner. First time I've had Sunday dinner there. I'm absolutely pobbed still. I am. But good to have you on board, me and him. So, as I say, get yourselves comfy. I think there's some interesting rounds now. I'm trying to think of something a bit different. So it'll get you thinking. I'll give you plenty of clues. Don't worry, it's Sunday night. So we'll see how we get on. 1 more minute. How's that? 1 more minute. Richard from Wibsy Wobbler says, hi, Chris. We're here, ready to go. Brilliant. I hope you can all hear me loud and clearly as well. The microphone has been put to use, shall we say, over the next month. I've been offered you've heard of Audible, and I got a job to narrate a book, which it sounds good, but when you look at it on paper, I've got to narrate 144 pages sat here. So it's like big, probably about. It's going to keep me busy over the next month. That's a first. But you know what? Got to challenge yourself sometimes, haven't you? Menster Maniacs playing. They say, Lauren says, we've been into Ilkley on a date night tonight. What's one of them? I forgot what one of them is. Lovely Thai restaurant, beautiful food, definitely recommend. And we went to an old man's pub called the Duck and something. That sounds like a quality date night. I'm rather jealous. And I think from memory, you'll be at the Chapel House tomorrow because look what I've got here, Lauren. There it is, waiting there. Oh, look at that. Ellie Goulding coming your way tomorrow, isn't it? Menster Maniacs and Wibsy Wobblers will get in then. But we might have a competition coming up in a couple of weeks as well. Mark and Mindy are in. My brother says, horny and hangry, ready and waiting. Did you like the joke? I've not read it proper yet, bro, because I was putting Eric to bed. So I'll have a look. It looks like I could possibly read it out loud in a bit. I'll have a look. Oh, dear. Right, I think we'll get going. So round 1, listen carefully, is, wait for this. It's a 20-question general knowledge round. Now listen, because there's also a bonus point at the end of the round. So along the side, left-hand side, the first letter of each answer will spell out a Noel Coward song? Now, you want to write down this 3, 4, 3, 10. That is the length of the words of the Noel Coward song. So along the line, all right, what does the first letter of each answer spell out? It spells out a Noel Coward song. 3, 4, 3, 10. So for a bonus point at the end of the round, I want to know what Noel Coward song the answers spell out during the general knowledge round. All right. So it'll all come clear. So 20 questions, and then for a bonus point, what does the first letter of each answer spells out? It spells out a Noel Coward song. 3, 4, 3, 10. Right. Question number 1 in general knowledge. Okay. Good luck, everyone. In which sea does the Nile flow? Okay, so in which sea does the Nile flow? That is your first one in general knowledge. Some of them are easy tonight, some of them not so easy, but we'll see how we get on. We'll find out who the brains of the quiz are tonight. Right, so in which sea does the Nile flow? We'll keep going. Question 2. 3 continents lie on the... Caroline's already got the answer for that. Yes, you have, Caroline. Well done. Very good, Caroline. I can't do Noel Coward. Very good, Caroline. Very good. It might just be. Question 2. 3 continents lie on the Tropic of Capricorn. South America is one. Name any of the other 2. So question 2 in round 1. 3 continents lie on the Tropic of Capricorn. South America is one. Name any of the other 2. All right. And don't forget, it doesn't matter if we go past 10 o'clock here because we're tearless. We are tearless in this quiz. You can carry on drinking after 10 o'clock. We don't have to pack up at 10 o'clock. We are here. So enjoy yourself. We're tearless, this quiz. So question 3. In American currency, 10 cents make a what? All right. So question number 3. In American currency, 10 cents make a what? All right. Have a sip of my old orange juice. So in American currency, 10 cents make a what? I will cheer you up. It's 68 days till Christmas today. There you go. 68 days till Christmas. Jean says, hi from the Lings and the NYKs. I have to comment on this, Jean, because I know you'll be watching, but what happened to Tottenham today? Seriously, we're there watching it. Pub 3-0 up. Tottenham 3-0 up. I know. Tottenham fans there watching 3-0 up, and somehow West Ham pull up. What happened? I've seen the highlights. I'm still baffled. But no, not good for Tottenham. Right. Number 4. Afrikaans was developed from which European language? So question number 4. Afrikaans was developed from which European language? That is number 4. Afrikaans was developed from which European language? Okay. I don't know how many's going to get the next one, but you might do if you know the Noel Coward song, if you've worked that out. So number 5, an Ortanique is a cross between a tangerine and what other fruit? So number 5, an Ortanique, Ortanique. An Ortanique is a cross between a tangerine and what other fruit? And don't forget, I know a few of you do, if you're watching this delayed, let us know your scores anyway. Do get in touch. You can email chriscbenton@hotmail.co.uk. Please do. Right. Question number 6. What Italian word for scratched drawing can be found on walls all over the world? So what Italian word for scratched drawing can be found on walls all over the world? That is number 6. 20 questions in this one. Menster Maniacs, hope you're finding them all right. In fact, Menster Maniacs, I realise why you're going to the pub tomorrow. It's because Leeds are on, aren't they? They're playing Wolves. I said to Eric, I said, are you staying up watching it? And he went, no. So, thanks, Phil. Phil, by the way, thanks for your message. And I've got a couple of videos to share to you after where darts players have been kicking off. Found them early. I'll send them. You'll like them. Right. Question number 7. What musical features Some Enchanted Evening and There Is Nothing Like a Dame? So which musical features Some Enchanted Evening and There Is Nothing Like a Dame? Nothing in the world. Of course, I always remember the Morecambe and Wise sketch with the newsreaders doing it, wasn't it? But what musical is it from? Number 7. I love Eric and Ernie. Got the box set. Well, I'm not ashamed to admit that. Eric Morecambe amazingly died 36 years ago as well. Useless bit of trivia. 1984 was a rubbish year for comedy, wasn't it? We lost Eric Morecambe, Tommy Cooper, and Leonard Rossiter all within a few months. Question number 8. What was the name of the first manned lunar landing mission in 1969? So what was the name of the first manned lunar landing mission in 1969? So I want the number as well, please. I want the number as well for a point. What was the name of the first manned lunar landing mission in 1969? That is number 8 in this round. Okay. All right. Number 9. Which boxer was nicknamed the Dark Destroyer? So which boxer was nicknamed the Dark Destroyer? Remember, all your answers should make a No Coward song along the side. All right. Stephen Francis says, hi, Chris. We are playing We Are the Thieving Wrestler. One question. Can we say... Can you? You can. I can't. But well done, Steve. Yeah. Very good. Oh, Joe, it's a while since I've watched Bottom Fluff, actually. Oh, Bottom Live. Oh, my goodness. But yeah, good to have you on board, Steve Francis. And good luck with your score. Right. Question number 10. What was the name of Richie Valens' girlfriend? So what was the name of Richie Valens' girlfriend? Mrs. Valens? I'm not sure. That's a random question. Did he only have one girlfriend? Maybe he did. Maybe he did. So halfway through this round, remember, along the side, it should be making a No Coward song, 3, 4, 3, 10, that Caroline and Team Hugh have got already. Apparently Strictly started again yesterday. We haven't watched it yet. But isn't it a shame Brucey died? Because otherwise he could have gone, nice, 2 meters, nice. Anyway, wasted. He's not here. Question 11. What is the procedure called where an anesthetic is injected close to the spinal cord? So question 11. What is the procedure called where an anesthetic is injected close to the spinal cord? That is number 11. 20 in this round. All right, have a think. There we go. Don't forget, email. You can also go on YouTube live chat as well. Very technological tonight. Or you can email, like a lot of you have already. Question number 12. What poisonous oily liquid occurs naturally in tobacco leaves? So question 12. What poisonous oily liquid occurs naturally in tobacco leaves? That is number 12 in this first round, general knowledge. Okay. Rachel's got loads of jigsaws in here still too. Absolutely. Loads. I love Lowry. She's still got that one to do. Look at that one still to do. That one's going to take some doing, isn't it? Number 10, Lauren says, certainly. What was the name of Richie Valens' girlfriend? There you go, Lauren. Probably didn't help. What was the name of Richie Valens' girlfriend? There you go. Whilst I put the jigsaws back. So there you go. If you need any more repeating, do let me know, people. Right. Okay, question number 13. Who had his first UK top 10 hit with Wichita Lineman? So question 13. Who had his first UK top 10 hit with Wichita Lineman? I saw him live at Sheffield City Hall a couple of years. In fact, I think it was just as he was retiring. Absolutely brilliant. Me and Rachel saw him. Wonderful. But who is he? My mum says... more coming in. Get well, Auntie Mary, who's had a new hip with a spine injection. So there you go. Oh, she could have done the quiz from the hospital. There you go, Mum. She could have watched it on YouTube. Modern technology. Steve says, can you repeat number 5? Yes, certainly. An Ortanique, Ortanique, is a cross between a tangerine and what other fruit? There you go. Right, next one. Number 14. Which sign of the zodiac is represented by the scales? So, number 14. Which sign of the zodiac is represented by the scales? Remember, there's a bonus point if you can tell me the Noel Coward song that it makes up on the way down. 3, 4, 3, 10. There we go. So, that was number 14. Number 15. In which country was Rudyard Kipling born? So, of course, he wrote the Jungle Book. But in which country was Rudyard Kipling born? All right. 5 more in this round. Get your thinking caps on. Okay, number 16 coming up now. What is the gemstone for September? So number 16, what is the gemstone for September? All right. Oh, repeat 6, 13 and 14. Of course, Steve, right. 6, what Italian word for scratched drawing can be found on walls all over the world? So that's what Italian word for scratched drawing can be found on walls all over the world. 13, who had his first UK top 10 hit with Wichita Lineman? And 14, which sign of the zodiac is represented by the scales? Right. 16 was what is the gemstone for September? Number 17, what instrument has been nicknamed the Mississippi saxophone? Okay, so number 17, what instrument has been nicknamed the Mississippi saxophone? Right, put an answer down. 3 to go. Are you feeling confident in this round? Of course you are. Of course you are. All right, number 18. 1.5 litres of champagne is known as a what? So 1.5 litres of champagne is known as a what? Particular name for it. What's it called? Famous 80s detective. I don't think that's giving you too much. I've not given away too many clues, have I, tonight? Yeah, so famous 80s detective. Oh, when the round's complete, please repeat question 2. I can do it now, bro. No problem at all. Number 2, 3 continents lie in the Tropic of Capricorn. South America is one. Name any of the other 2. There you go. Right. Number 19. In alphabetical order, name the 3 particles that make up an atom. So in alphabetical order, name the 3 particles that make up an atom. I would have a whiskey tonight, Phil, and Mum with you, but genuinely, it's like Russia. It's crisis levels in there. I've got half a bottle, and my birthday's like 2 months off. So do you know what? I've literally got, but I think it's half a bottle of Glenlivet, and that is it. That is it. That's what lockdown does to yourself. That right? Okay. No one's coming yet. So that So I thought I'll have fresh orange. Yeah. Christmas is all right because birthday and Christmas are within a couple of days. So it's like, then my cupboard's restocked. Question 20. What is the common name for the Aurora Borealis? So what is the common name for the Aurora Borealis? Okay. What is the common name for the Aurora Borealis? That is your final question in round 1. All right. Okay. And you know what? Just to fit in as many questions as we can, we're going to move straight into round 2, which is film and TV bars. So this is 15 questions based on famous bars in either films or television series. Okay. So question 1. Which bar did Sam Malone run? Great program being repeated early in the morning on Channel 4 at the moment. Which bar did Sam Malone run? Great series. What bar was it? So that's number 1 in round 2. Don't forget, you can get in touch, Chris C. Benton at hotmail.co.uk. You can also go on YouTube live chat as well tonight. Question 2. The Nag's Head was the pub in which British comedy series? I think you'll be all right there. The Nag's Head was the pub in which classic British comedy series? So put an answer down. Okay. I'm just going to get some paper over here for the scores. There we go. Got some paper there ready. Right. Question 3. Not a trick question. What is the name of the pub in Coronation Street? What is the name of the pub in Coronation Street? Now, of course, Coronation Street in a couple of months celebrates its 60th anniversary. First episode was transmitted on December the 9th, 1960. And of course, right up to transmission, they were going to call it Florizel Street. And I think it was the cleaner at Granada Television that said it sounded like a disinfectant. So they changed its name. But it was going to be called Florizel Street. Absolute fact. So number 3, what is the name of the pub in Coronation Street? That's number 3. Number 4, which cartoon has a bar called Moe's? So number 4, which cartoon has a bar called Moe's? Put your answer down. Oh, next one. Oh, I don't know. I don't know who's going to get this one right. This is a tricky one. Well, we'll see how we go. Number 5. In the 1970s and 80s, which chief medical officer and coroner could be found drinking in Danny's bar? So in the 1970s and 80s, which chief medical officer and coroner could be found drinking in Danny's bar? Brilliant series. Absolutely brilliant series. It's got a wonderful theme tune and opening credits as well. But I won't say any more than that. So which chief medical officer and coroner could be found drinking in Danny's bar? That is number 5. We will mark the answers so far after this round just to see how we're all doing. Number 6. What TV show featured Dave, the landlord of the Winchester Club? So what TV show? It's regularly repeated on ITV4 almost every day. What TV show featured Dave, the landlord of the Winchester Club? Okay. Number 7. Ooh, tricky one. Which science fiction show had Whoopi Goldberg as the mysterious Guinan, which is spelled G-U-Y-N-A-N, Guinan, running a bar that was called the 10 Forward? So which science fiction show had Whoopi Goldberg as the mysterious Guinan, running a bar called the 10 Forward? Number 7, that. 8 to go. So when we do mark these, there's a possible 36 points up for grabs in this first half. Also coming onto this channel this week, you will see mine and Eric's highlights from Liversidge v Ashton Athletic that we filmed yesterday. Almost done. It just been carrying on editing before the quiz. But I tell you what, it'll be worth watching because the third goal for Liversidge is an absolute stormer. Beat anything in the Premier League yesterday. Wonderful goal. And somehow I had the look of filming it as well. Question 8. The strip bar Bada Bing was run by Tony in which television show? So number 8, the strip bar Bada Bing was run by Tony in which TV show? I don't think it was Balamory, if that helps you out. The strip bar Bada Bing was run by Tony in which TV show? Okay. Well, I don't know how many will know number 9, but it's a cult program. No, cult. Question 9. Which Scottish comedy about 2 older men featured a pub called The Clansman that was run by that Borbag? So which Scottish comedy about 2 older men featured a pub called The Clansman that was run by that Borbag? Very popular Scottish comedy. It's been shown on BBC One as well. So which Scottish comedy featured a pub basically called The Clansman? All right. That's number 9. 6 to go. Number 10. What was the name of the pub where you could get a pint in Heartbeat? So where could you get a pint in Heartbeat? What was the name of the pub? That's number 10. 5 to go. Okay. Ooh. This one. All right. Half a point for each. What were the first names of the Likely Lads who regularly drank in the pubs the Fat Ox and the Black Horse? So what were the names of the Likely Lads, the first names of the Likely Lads, whose regular pubs were the Fat Ox and the Black Horse? So very popular sitcom, of course, in the 60s, and then it came back in the 70s, whatever happened to the Likely Lads. But what were the first names? Half a point for each. All right. Question number 12. Which club had Peter Kay and Paddy McGuinness as doormen? So question 12. Which club had Peter Kay and Paddy McGuinness as doormen? Get back, you bastard, I'll break your legs. Oh, it's still funny. Oh, I need to watch it again. Then Paddy did it. Question 13. Oh, somebody will know this because this film came out the year I was born. The Slaughtered Lamb features in which film? The Slaughtered Lamb features in which film? All right. So it came out the year I was born. The Slaughtered Lamb features in which film? Do you know what? I was flicking through the channels last night. Didn't end up watching it because I ended up putting Michael Palin on, and then we were watching videos of Blackpool. But I'd never seen The Shining before, and I noticed it was on. I tell you, picture quality, absolutely stunning for a 40-year-old film. And then I went making a brew, and Rachel went, "You're not leaving this on? I'm on my own." But I tell you what, I did see the one bit where he was chasing the kid in the maze in the snow, and I was like, "Oh my god!" I have to watch it. So The Shining was on, wasn't it, last night? Question 14. Where did Luke Skywalker first meet Han Solo? Oh, so basically, I want to know where Luke Skywalker first met Han Solo. All right, that's number 14. Okay, and number 15. Oh, we're talking late 70s, early 80s, I reckon. Used to be on before Bullseye. Where could you find Isaac the bartender serving drinks and giving relationship advice on the Lido deck? So where could you find Isaac the bartender serving drinks and giving relationship advice on the Lido deck? Definitely used to be on before Bullseye. It was either that or Highway to Heaven. And then it used to be Bullseye and then Highway with Harry Seacombe, didn't it? But there was a program on late 70s, early 80s. What program was Isaac the bartender in? Right. So that is the last one. It had a good theme tune, that last one. So I'll give you a couple of minutes to check your answers, and then we'll mark rounds 1 and 2. So don't forget, Wednesday night, we've got our smartphone quiz, 8 o'clock. Tell your friends, both of them. And if you're anywhere near the Chapel House, book on for tomorrow's night's smartphone quiz as well. I can't believe how busy it's been. We used to get 3 or 4 teams before lockdown, and we've had 11 or 12 teams last few weeks, which is absolutely brilliant. So that's where I do Mondays, and it is different questions to Wednesday nights as well. So you can't go Monday and then it's same questions on a Wednesday. It's totally different. So, but it's a smartphone quiz. 1 more minute, check your answers, and then when we've marked them, you can either go on YouTube live chat and let me know your score, or you can email and we'll see what the scores are so far, and then we'll play the second half. Hope you're all enjoying it. You'll notice the link for Wednesday's quiz is already up on this channel, and I've tried to tweak the channel as well. So if you go into the channel on the front screen, you'll see forthcoming live streams, and all the links are there for the forthcoming weeks. And I've got a couple more links still to do. So hope that helps as well. Right. Are you all happy with your answers? Yeah, we all happy? Let's mark them. So the first one, remember, is out of 20, and then there's a bonus point which we'll reveal. So a possible 36 points up in this section. Question 1. Into which sea does the Nile flow? It's the Mediterranean. Well done if you got that right. 3 continents line the Tropic of Capricorn. South America is one. Name any of the other 2. You could have said Australia. You could have said Africa. In American currency, 10 cents make a dime. Afrikaans was developed from Dutch. An Ortonique is a cross between a tangerine and an orange. The Italian word for scratch drawing is graffiti. Well done if you got that one right. The musical that features Some Enchanted Evening, There Is Nothing Like a Dame is... why did I want to say Greece? Anyway, the answer was there in front of me. It wasn't Greece. South Pacific was the answer there. South Pacific. What was the name of the first manned lunar landing mission in 1969? It is Apollo 11. Apollo 11. The boxer that was nicknamed the Dart Destroyer is Nigel Benn. The name of Richie Valens' girlfriend apparently is Donna. Donna. What is the procedure called where an anesthetic is injected close to the spinal cord? It is an epidural. The poisonous oily liquid that occurs naturally in tobacco leaves is nicotine. The person who had a hit with first UK top 10 hit with Wichita Lineman is Glenn Campbell. The sign of the zodiac represented by the scales is Libra. Rudyard Kipling was born in India. Gemstone for September is sapphire. Instrument that's been nicknamed the Mississippi saxophone is the harmonica. 1.5 litres of champagne is known as a Magnum. And I said a detective, didn't I? I don't know if you knew this. Magnum P.I. had a crossover episode with Murder, She Wrote. Absolute fact. Did you know that? They did. I think it was a 2-parter. So Angela Lansbury went over to Hawaii or wherever Magnum lived, and they had a 2-part crossover episode. Murder, She Wrote meets Magnum or whatever. There was. Bruce Forsyth was once a guest in Magnum as well. Full of useless stuff, really, Anna. Question 19. In alphabetical order, name the 3 particles that make up an atom. You could have said an electron, a neutron, and a proton. So I tell you, if you've got 3, I'll give you a point. If you've got 2, I'll give you half a point. So electron, neutron, and a proton. All 3 for a point. 2, you can have half a point. What is the common name for the aurora borealis? It is the northern lights. And the bonus answer, it was an old coward song. I said 3, 4, 3, 10. Mad Dogs and Englishmen, as Team Heward correctly pointed out at 9 o'clock. But if you got that right, you get an extra point as well. Well done. Right, film and TV bars. Which bar did Sam Malone run? It was Cheers. The Nag's Head, of course, was Only Fools and Horses. The name of the pub in Coronation Street is The Rover's Return. The cartoon that has a bar called Moe's is The Simpsons. Quincy could be found drinking in Danny's bar. Tell you what, Quincy had a great theme. Da, 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 da. Jack Klugman. And in the credits, he looked like he was examining something. And then when it panned out at the end of the credits, he was just touching up a woman's back. You just won't get credits like that now. But question 6. What TV show featured Dave, the landlord of the Winchester Club? It was Minder, of course. The legend that is George Cole, and of course with Dennis Waterman. Sci-fi show that had Whoopi Goldberg as the mysterious Guinan running a bar called the Tenfold. Star Trek: The Next Generation. The strip bar Bada Bing was run by Tony in The Sopranos. The Scottish comedy that has a pub called The Clansman is Still Game. Where could you get a pint in Heartbeat? It is the Aidensfield Arms. First names of the Like Lads: Bob and Terry. Half a point for each. Bob and Terry. Peter Kay and Paddy McGuinness were doormen at the Phoenix Club. Slaughtered Lamb features in An American Werewolf in London. Mos Eisley Cantina is where Luke Skywalker first met in Star Wars. And where could you find Isaac the bartender serving drinks and relationship advice on the Lido deck? The Love Boat. So there you go. The Love Boat. Had a great theme. So add up your points out of 36 so far. Out of 36, send your scores, Chris C. Benton at hotmail.co.uk, or you can go on YouTube live chat as well. So, add up your scores. We'll see who's winning at this moment in time. I hope you're enjoying it. The next round's a great one. Ah, dear, I forgot about that round. Oh, dear. So, Whimsy Wobblers, very good score. 30 so far. Good score, Whimsy Wobblers. Menster Maniacs 26. That's a good score, Lauren. Good score. Not much in it. Let's have a look out. Let's keep. Oh, Caroline, Team Heward says 31.5 for Team Heward. So that's a good score so far. Me and him. Nicola says 29 out of 36. Well chuffed with that score. Keep them coming, your scores. We'll let a couple more go in to add up your points. Stephen Francis, 21. Good game to taking part. Mark and Mindy said 30, and Horny and Hangry are on. That's my brother. 34 points. 34. You're in the lead. That's for sure. 34 points takes you in the lead. So at the minute, but we'll carry on. It could be Stephen Francis. You never know. It could well be. They could well overtake everyone. So we'll carry on. Round 3 is called Dogging Around. I couldn't resist. Right. Time for a bit of dogging now. So I'm going to give you the name of a character. And these are from either films, TV, or books. But I want you to tell me what they're out of. They're all dogs out of films, TV, or books. But what are they? They could be either out of a TV series or a film or a book. So you can tell me what they're all out of. All right. So round 3, dogging around. Number 1, Snowy. So round 3, number 1, Snowy. So it's either a dog out of a film, dog out of books, or out of TV. Okay. Okay. Number 2, Santa's Little Helper. So number 2, Santa's Little Helper. All right. Number 3 is a book and a film. All right. Bullseye. And nothing to do with Jim Bowen again. No. I remember from the other pen and paper quiz. So super smashing great. No. Bullseye. What dog was Bullseye from? Okay. So remember, it was a film and a book. All right. Number 4, Snoopy. So what was Snoopy from? I suppose if you've got it near enough, or you'll see the answer. I suppose it was in the papers as well, wasn't it? But as long as you've got the right kind of answer, we'll go with it. So Snoopy's number 4. Gene. Oh, we've got some scores in. Oh, so Lings said we're a bit like Spurs. We started off well. The NYK is 20, Lings 20 plus the bonus. And then both teams got 8 in the second round. So that makes you both got 29. I made that. That's good. That's your first pen and paper quiz. You should be proud of yourselves. That's good. Thank you. So we've had dogging around. So Snowy, Santa's Little Helper, Bullseye, Snoopy. Number 5, K9. So number 5, K9. So what was K9 from? Okay. Number 6 from a film, Toto. All right. Number 6, Toto. Number 7, Eddie. Eddie the dog. What was Eddie the dog from? I think you'll be okay on that one. Eddie the dog. Number 8, Spotty Dog. Oh, it's a bit of an old one, this. It's an old one. I think it's an old TV series. Spotty Dog. Somebody will know that. I wouldn't have had a clue. Spotty Dog. That's number 8. Okay. Number 9. These 3 dogs have all been in the same TV program, but which TV program? Rolly, Wellard, and Willie. So Rolly, Wellard, and Willie. They've all been in the same TV program. All dogs in the same TV program. But which TV program are we talking about? Okay. And the last one, Timmy. Books. Yeah, definitely lots of books. So the dog Timmy was in which series of books? All right. That is that round. Okay, so we'll move on. Still time to think of your answers. Round 4 is called Time for a Drink. And all the answers in this round feature a drink in the title. And it doesn't have to be an alcoholic drink. It could be a brand of drink. It could be a non-alcoholic drink, a non-alcoholic brand as well. So bear that in mind. It's quite variable. So good luck. All the answers feature a drink in the title. Question 1. Who were Wham's female backing singers that went on to have a solo career? Who were Wham's female backing singers that went on to have a solo career? So remember, all the answers in this round feature a drink in the title. Oh, number 10. Number 10, Phil says Timmy. Timmy on the dogs. Timmy. There you go. Timmy. Okay. Number 2. What line follows 15 men on a dead man's chest? Oh. What line follows 15 men on a dead man's chest? Right, there you go. Remember, they've all got a drink in the title. All right. 15 men on a dead man's chest. What line follows it? That's number 2. All right. Hope you're enjoying it. Number 3. In which film did Sylvester Stallone play Kurt Russell's cop partner? So in which film did Sylvester Stallone play Kurt Russell's cop partner? We did a gun the other day. We went to Card Factory at Broadway in Bradford, getting all the things at the end of the till, and we said, "Oh, can we have a badge, big 6 badge, and a big 6 banner, and can we have 6 balloons and stuff?" And then I didn't click either. And after about 2-3 minutes, I said, "Rach," I said, "Josie's not 6 in a few weeks. She's 7." And we'd forgotten how old she's going to be. I could say that because she's not up tonight. Oh, dear. But, yeah, she a few weeks off. But, yeah, getting soon be 7. Question number 4. Which song gave Alana Miles a top 10 UK chart hit in 1990? So which song gave Alana Miles a top 10 UK chart hit in 1990? All right. Remember, they've all got a drink in the title. Number 5. Which UK act won the Eurovision Song Contest in 1981? Which UK act won the Eurovision Song Contest in 1981? Now, I have never heard of the next answer, so I'll give you a bit of clue. I have never heard of it. Okay. Number 6. Which movie saw Brooke Shields deserted on a desert island with Christopher Atkins? And I'll give you a clue. The initials are BL. So which movie saw Brooke Shields deserted on a desert island with Christopher Atkins? Your initials are BL. Remember, they're all drinks. Okay, BL. Okay. Number 7. Which Wurzels hit song had the same tune as Una Paloma Blanca? Una Paloma Blanca, I'm just a bird in the sky. But which Wurzels song had the same tune as Una Paloma Blanca? And remember, they've all got drinks in the title. I think one of the words always might have died this week as well. I'm pretty sure I read that. I think so. Question number 8. Written by Neil Diamond, which song was UB40's first UK number 1 hit? So number 8, written by Neil Diamond, which song was UB40's first UK number 1 hit? 1983. Was 37 years ago. Okay. All of them, remember, feature a drink in the title. Number 9, Malcolm Indy, this is for you. Which drink translated into English means Auntie Mary? So number 9, which drink translated into English means Auntie Mary? Number 10. Which former English rugby union captain is rumoured to have had an affair with Princess Diana? All right. Which former England rugby union captain is rumoured to have had an affair with Princess Diana? I've been watching some of the old spitting images on BritBox, and in the opening credits for Series 1, Princess Diana appeared in some news footage with Prince William. But no, they've cut it out. They've cut out her image. And the other character that they've cut out is Paul and Linda McCartney. Don't know why. All the others still intact, but they've cut out Paul and Linda McCartney. Question 11. What is the 4-letter name given to a horse's ankle? So number 11, what is the 4-letter name given to a horse's ankle? That is number 11 in round 4. After this round, we will mark the questions so far, and then we'll see if we've got time for another round. So what is the 4-letter name given to a horse's ankle? That is number 11 in round 4. Question number 12. Which novel by Laurie Lee, set in Gloucestershire, was on the approved list of books for secondary schools in England and Wales in the 1980s and 90s? So which novel by Laurie Lee, set in Gloucestershire, was on the approved list of books for secondary schools in England and Wales in the 1980s and 90s? Okay, 3 to go. Number 13. What name was given to the Japanese suicide pilots of World War II? So, question 13. What name was given to the Japanese suicide pilots of World War II? That is number 13 in this round. Don't forget you can get in touch at chrissybenson@hotmail.co.uk. You can also go on YouTube live chat tonight. And if you're playing along delayed, do let us know when you play. And love to see your scores. We really do. Question 14. Phillips, London, and Ratchet are all types of what? Phillips, London, and Ratchet are all types of what? Okay, number 15. If you see FCUK on a t-shirt, what does the FC stand for? I've never heard of a drink called this, but there obviously is. So if you see FCUK on a t-shirt, what does the FC stand for? All right. And I'm going to give you a minute or so to check your answers so far, because we've got two rounds to mark. So give you a quick minute to check your answers. Okay. I don't know what to watch after quiz tonight. I don't know. Or maybe a Bless This House. We'll see what I feel like. Might just be. We'll see how we get on. So give you a minute or so to check your answers. And then we've got rounds 3 and 4 to go through. There's 25 points up for grabs in these 2 rounds as well. So it could well change things. So let's give you 30 seconds or so. Okay. Right. I think that's time. Yeah. Everyone happy? Right. Time to mark round 3, dogging around. Question 1. Snowy was, of course, from Tintin. Santa's Little Helper was from The Simpsons. Bullseye was from Oliver Twist, or Oliver, yep. Snoopy was from Peanuts, the cartoon Peanuts. Charlie Brown, of course. Anything like that, I'm being generous, you can have. K9 was from Doctor Who. Toto was from The Wizard of Oz. Eddie was from Frasier. Spotty Dog was from The Wooden Tops. Rolly, Wellard, and Willie were from EastEnders, and Timmy was from Enid Blyton's The Famous Five. Who were Wham's female backing singers that went on to have a solo career? Pepsi and Shirley. What line follows 15 men at a dead man's chest? Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum. Rum being the drink, of course. Which film did Sylvester Stallone play Kurt Russell's cop partner? Tango, fizzy drink, and Cash. Which song gave Alana Miles a top 10 UK chart in 1990? Black Velvet. I'm guessing it's a cocktail. Never heard of it, but I'm guessing it's a cocktail. Black Velvet was your answer. Which UK act won Eurovision in 1981? Bucks Fizz. Which movie saw Brooke Shields deserted on a desert island with Christopher Atkins? Blue Lagoon. Never heard of it. The Wurzels hit song that had the same tune as Una Paloma Blanca. I Am a Cider Drinker. There you go. Written by Neil Diamond, the first number 1 for UB40 was Red, Red Wine. The drink translated into English that means Auntie Mary is Tia Maria. Tia Maria. The former England Rugby Union captain that is rumoured to have had an affair with Princess Diana is Will Carling. What is the 4-letter name given to a horse's ankle? Hock. Which novel by Laurie Lee, St. Gloucestershire, was on the approved list of books for secondary schools? Cider with Rosie. What name was given to the Japanese suicide pilots of World War II? Kamikaze. Phillips, London, and Ratchet are all types of screwdriver. And if you see FC UK in a t-shirt, the FC stands for French Connection. So send your scores so far, and we'll get the scores in, and we might just be able to we might just do a quick fire round. I think we might do 1 or 2. We'll see how we get on. We'll see how quick the answers come in. We'll certainly do 1. So send your scores in. You can go on YouTube live chat. You can go on chrissybenson@hotmail.co.uk. Send your scores so far. And add them up as well. So Horny and Hangry are on 53. Whimsy Wobblers are on 51. Oh, Stephen Francis 39. That's all right. It's close to 40, isn't it? So keep them coming. chrissybenson@hotmail.co.uk. So 51, we've said that. Stephen Francis 39. 52.5 for Team Heward. And she went, and I can't believe you never saw Blue Lagoon. It was a must-watch for all teens in the 80s. I have to watch a trailer now. I'm going to have to see a trailer of Rick Caroline. Never watched it. But Short Circuit, though, that was a good 80s film. Johnny 5. Right. Keep them coming, your scores. chrissybenson@hotmail.co.uk. We've got Minston to add up, me and Hims to add up, Mark and Mindy's, Lings and NYKs. Add up your scores. I'll give you a minute or so. And then we might do a quick fire round. Might just do that. Does that sound good? And at the minute, as scores stand, Team Heward are winning. But it could all change in this last round. So keep adding your scores up, and we'll start the next round. That seems like a good thing to do. So add up your scores, but do send them over during this round. Oh, me and him, new leaders. 56. Woohoo, they say. You're the current leaders. They'd be happy if it finished now then, because they'd be winning. But they're the leaders at the minute, above Horny and Hangry. So Menster Maniac, send your score. Mark and Mindy, send your score. And then Lings and MYK as well. We'll move on to the next round, round 5, which is a quick fire round. 10 quick questions on British inventions and inventors. Mark and Mindy, by the way, are on 52. 2 points. Some great scores tonight. Right. Question 1. Who invented the clockwork radio? So British inventions and inventors. Who invented the clockwork radio? Number 1. Okay. Number 1 on quick fire round. British inventions and inventors. All right. All right. Number 2. We'll repeat them if you need to. The analytical engine, the first computer, was designed and built by who? So the analytical engine, the first computer, was designed and built by who? Nicola says from me and him, she went, I was worried about how much him knew about dogging. Hey, dogging, if dogging got you on the scoreboard, don't worry. It's all right. Question 3. Frank Whittle is credited with inventing what? So Frank Whittle is credited with inventing what? Okay. I will repeat them, so we'll carry on. Question 4. H.S. Healy, that's H.S. Healy, invented what, which has helped millions of wine drinkers around the world? So H.S. Healy invented what, which has helped millions of wine drinkers around the world? That is number 4. Number 5. Oh, Jean, still going. She said, thanks, good fun. We haven't finished yet. Keep going. We've still got another round, so keep going with your score. But Lings are on 51, NYK is 52, so you could still win as well. Question 5, which Scotsman invented the television? So question 5, which Scotsman invented the television? Okay. All right. Which Scotsman invented the television? Number 6. Peter Dunne, Albert Wood, and Dr. Nicholas Terret devised what pill that gets a rise out of men? Apparently, there's stiff competition to try and get it patented. Peter Dunne, Albert Wood, and Dr. Nicholas Terret devised what pill that gets a rise out of men? I always thought that they should have used Westlife's "You Raise Me Up" on the advert. That would have been quite, appropriate, wouldn't it? But anyway, which one was it? And number 7. Who invented the world's first cyclonic bagless vacuum cleaner? Who invented the world's first cyclonic bagless vacuum cleaner? All right. Number 8. Who invented the C5 electric tricycle? Richard said, would it stand up in court? Oh, well, it might stand to attention in court. Might do. Question number... Yeah, see, you've lost me. I've lost me. Maybe the evidence would be hard to swallow, right? So question 8, who invented the C5 electric tricycle? Number 9, which iconic British car sold by the British Motor Company was first sold in 1959 for £500 and it made a loss of £35 on each car sold? So which iconic British car sold by the British Motor Company was first sold in 1959 for £500 and it made a loss of £35 on each car sold? All right. Number 10. What UK military jet aircraft in use by the RAF until 2011 was capable of vertical takeoff and landing? So what UK military jet aircraft in use by the RAF until 2011 was capable of vertical takeoff and landing? All right. So that is the end of that one. I'm going to give you a minute to check your answers, and then we will call it a night. So, quick check of your answers, and then we'll mark the last round there that we squeezed in. Can me and him hang on to the lead? We shall see. At the minute, the 3 points are in front of Horny and Hangry, but it could all change. Okay. we'll do the answers now. Who invented the clockwork radio? That was Trevor Bayliss. I always remember the QED documentary, I think it was, and where he went out to Africa and places like that with it was absolutely fascinating with the wind-up radio. Question 2, the analytical engine, the first computer, was designed and built by who? It was Charles Babbage. If you remember, and as well, the first Family Fortune series with Bob Monkhouse, presumably in tribute to him, the screen was named Mr. Babbage. Absolutely true. So I'm guessing there's a connection there because obviously he designed the first computer. I'm guessing it was. Question 3, Frank Whittle is credited with inventing what? It's the jet engine. Jet engine we were looking for. Number 4, H.S. Healy invented what, which has helped millions of wine drinkers around the world? Corkscrew. Corkscrew was the answer. Number 5, which Scotsman invented the television? Well, I think it's one of them things that just like the phone, maybe it's disputed, but John Logie Baird. Anyway, is the official answer. So John Logie Baird. Peter Dunn, Albert Wood, and Nicholas Terrett devised Viagra. Viagra was the answer we're looking for there. Who invented the world's first cyclonic bagless vacuum cleaner? It was James Dyson. Who invented the C5 electric tricycle? That was Sir Clive Sinclair. The Mini, when it was first sold, made a loss of £35 per car. And what UK military jet aircraft in use by the RAF until 2011 was capable of vertical takeoff and landing? A BAE Harrier jump jet. So if you've got something like that, that's absolutely fine. Harrier jump jet will do. Add up your points and we'll see what the final scores are tonight. Can anyone catch me and him? 10 more points up for grabs then. Don't forget your next quiz is Wednesday night at 8 o'clock. And we've got a playlist right here on this channel now. So if you have missed any of the quizzes, go back and have a look. I say to me and him and Steve and Francis, go and have a look at the in the playlist for the holiday quiz. That was a great one. We did a pre-recorded holiday quiz with a few different ways of doing it and stuff. And you'll see me and a zip wire. Have a look for that one. Well worth playing along if you want a quiz to do this week. Wibsy Wobblers say our final score is 61. See you tomorrow, Chris, with the Maniacs. We're combining our brains to form the Menston Wobblers. So there you go. Final score for Team Heward, 61.5. Thanks for another quiz. You're very welcome. Morecambe Mindy said, well, my mum says 61, but Dad got 60 of them. Me and him say 64, which is a very good score. Me and him for your first pen and paper quiz. They say fingers crossed. Horny and Hungry, 40 all the way to the end. They got 62. Steve and Francis, they said 45. Not bad for two thick somethings. Oh, I know Eric looks at the channels. I'm like, best not say that, but yeah, I love it. Send your score, so we'll just wait for the links in the NYKs just in case they've caught me and him up. The leaders as it stands are me and him with 64 points, which is absolutely fantastic. But no, hope you've enjoyed it. The next Wednesday 8 is your next one for your smartphone quiz. And if you know anyone who might even want to join in, tell them to get in touch and we can send them the membership details. But obviously, you might know somebody in Merseyside or in Lancashire that can't go out at the minute and that usually goes to a quiz. Get them told because I tell you what, it's a good alternative at the minute. And there's a lot of places. I was watching a video in Blackpool last night and all the pubs closed along the front and things. So obviously, a lot of people can't go out and do the quizzes like luckily at the minute we still can at the Chapel House and stuff. But my mum says, really enjoyed it. Just had a whiskey. And she sent a picture of a wine glass. Phil says, Horny and Angry 62. Big thanks, though, to Dad who helped us. Well, it looks like we'll let you know what scores the Lings get and the NYKs if they beat you. But I'm going to close off the broadcast in a minute. So I think it's well done to me and him. Yeah, it is, because mathematically the Lings and the NYKs can't catch you. So it's well done to me and him. Winners of tonight's monthly pen and paper quiz. Well done to you. Well done. Round of applause, everyone. Well done. Thank you all for playing. Good turnout tonight. And don't forget, you can play along with the quizzes anytime you like. Check out the holiday quiz. Nicola says, woohoo! Still isolating, so we'll see you a week on Monday. But Nicola, don't forget, we've got the smartphone quiz on Wednesday. That is it from me. I am off now for a brew, I think. Oh, my mum says I can't see a whiskey picking. What's that? Probably doesn't have one. Probably doesn't have one, Mum. Yeah, fair point. Right. Anyway, that's it from me. I'll see you on Wednesday. Have a great week, all of you. Bye bye.